Welcome to Childhood and the Enneagram, Stories that Shape Us. I'm Susan Parker Jones, licensed therapist, Enneagram practitioner, and author of The Wholehearted Child. In this podcast, we explore how our earliest childhood experiences shape the way we see ourselves, others, and the world, and how the harmony model of the Enneagram can help us heal, grow, and guide the next generation with greater clarity and compassion. Whether you're a parent, educator, therapist, or someone simply ready to rewrite your own childhood story, you're in the right place. Each week, we'll uncover the patterns that influence our emotional world and learn how small shifts in awareness can create lasting transformation, both in our own lives and in the lives of the children we care for and love. So grab your coffee, hit subscribe, and join me, because the stories we carry don't have to define us. We have the power to heal, to grow, and to impact the next generation. Happy Mother's Day, or as I like to think of it, Happy Nurturer's Day. Whether you're parenting children, nurturing students, guiding clients, or healing the younger parts of yourself, you're doing sacred work. As a gift, I wanted to share the introduction to my book, The Wholehearted Child. I hope these words offer encouragement and a reminder. It's never too late to nurture, heal, and grow a more wholehearted life. The Wholehearted Child, an Enneagram-informed guide to raising kind and confident kids. I am your author, Susan Parker Jones. In loving memory of my mom, Judy Lee Pogorelski. Creating the Wholehearted Child has been a passionate endeavor, driven by the desire to introduce the Enneagram Harmony model, a little explored yet profoundly illuminating framework for comprehending personality and human behavior. Within the following pages, you are invited to embark on a journey where we will unravel the intricate links between parenting, childhood development, and the Enneagram Harmony triads. Introduction. I'm one of those people who worries. I worry a lot. I worry about the climate changing and where all the trash is going. I worry about how dogs feel when they're being dropped off at a shelter. And of course, all the what ifs. What if there's an earthquake? I live in Kentucky. What if my husband dies first? I made him promise not to. And the big one. What if my life as a mom has been an epic fail? I remember being on the playground in first grade and kids telling me that I was getting a worry line between my eyes and that I had better stop or it would be there forever. First grade. As a kid, I broke out in hives regularly from worry and then worried if I had caused them. My mom would tell me that my hives wouldn't go away unless I stopped worrying, so I worried about worrying. As my grandma would say, oy vey, enough already. I've learned a lot from being a therapist over the past 25 plus years, and more importantly, I've traveled my own healing journey as a parent. Yet the spinning wheel in my head continues its circular whirl, asking, what have I passed along to my kids? Have I been a good mom? Did I break the generational patterns that needed to be broken? Will they talk about me in therapy? This book will help you address these questions and provide you with the means to apply ancient knowledge to your modern parenting challenges. If you're reading this book, chances are you are someone who understands the deep connection and love parents have for their children and their heartfelt desire to not mess them up, but to raise happy, confident, and capable adults. For some of us with less than perfect childhoods, we have an intense drive to get it right with our own kids. As a parent who is watching her youngest leave the nest, I feel compelled to reach my hand back to the younger parents behind me. I wish I had all the answers for you. I don't. What I have is a philosophy and an approach derived from attachment theory, childhood development, and an ancient tool that provides insight like no other. In all my experiences and training as a psychotherapist specializing in working with families after trauma and loss, nothing has proven more beneficial than the wisdom I've gleaned using the tool of the Enneagram. As an attachment therapist, it makes perfect sense when we consider how mindset is formed. As parents and caregivers, incorporating the Enneagram into our understanding of children can deepen our connection and support their growth. I will show you how it can shape the way we communicate and guide our kids as we respect their unique qualities and needs. It can also reveal what is relevant to them and what might be showing up for us from our own childhood, giving us insight and strategy to be more intentional and composed. There is no one perfect way to parent or lead kids, but the Enneagram personality analysis tool will give us insight into 9 different ways that each of us display strengths and challenges while parenting. To make the world a better place for our children, we must commit to raising up a generation to recognize their inherent worth and value. We cannot wait for our kids to be grown to do their healing work. Our children are living in a world that requires them to become equipped to manage the pain it causes them. We must find a way to help kids heal the hard places in real time. I believe we must teach our wisest, oldest lessons to the youngest, most impressionable among us. While current teachers of the Enneagram rarely, if ever, discuss the Enneagram in conjunction with raising children, I know it is not only possible, but hugely beneficial to do so. My approach works by empowering parents and caregivers, those of us working to change the lives of children through teaching, coaching, and counseling kids with knowledge about how the journey of childhood shapes the lens we use in adulthood. It is trauma-informed and attachment-oriented, assisting you with the foundational truths about how your children learn to see themselves, others, and the world. The intention of this book is to provide you with a roadmap for raising self-aware, courageous, and compassionate children. This isn't another book focused on the Enneagram itself, but rather a book focused on the sacred role of leading children to emerge into adulthood authentically. I have loved using the Enneagram as a tool with my adult clients, but feel compelled to share it as a parenting guide as well. As over half of my clients are kids between the ages of 6 and 12, I can't help wanting to point out the trends I'm witnessing as a kind of secret key that has potential to unlock so much clarity for parents and caregivers. I want to invite you to consider using this tool to bring your parenting strategies into focus. You don't need to be concerned with typing your child and getting it just right. It's the process of attuning to your child, noticing patterns, and adjusting your guidance that matters. It's also about noticing what is coming up for you in the parent-child relationship and the healing work your childhood may be calling you to do. Specifically, I will help you guide the children in your life to integrate their 3 centers of intelligence, their head, IQ, heart, EQ, and body, GQ, so that they can begin to master strategies that will lead them to experience self-efficacy, courage, and kindness towards themselves and others. But first, I want to help you learn to do this for yourself. I hope to equip you with the knowledge regarding the complexity of childhood development so that you can better understand your story as well as support the challenges your children face with compassionate understanding. In addition, this book will provide you with insight into your personal growth and awareness so that you can be the best and truest version of yourself while raising your child to do the same. Reading this book will not make you a perfect parent or caregiver. You will continue to make mistakes, as we all do. But if you embrace this journey with courage and curiosity, you will get to the end of your child's childhood with a contented heart that you gave your all. You will rest easier knowing that they have the tools they need to face the world with competence and compassion. What I want you to take away from this book is that your parents didn't need to be perfect, and neither do you. It's all practice, every single day, We do our best and try to live out what we are learning. Stay open, my friend. Stay loving. Fall down, get up, and try again. It is my hope that this book will serve two purposes: to help you discover truths related to your own childhood journey and to position you to support your child in theirs. I want you to be able to pause and recognize in real time what is happening for you in your interactions with your child so that you can intentionally care for yourself and them well. I want you to have the insight, skills, and tools to connect with yourself and your child in a way that alleviates shame and post-rage hangovers. I want you to know that you matter and that caring for others without caring for yourself is not sustainable. I want you to factor yourself into the equation and receive some of the energy and care that you so generously extend to others. Can you imagine interrupting your automatic pilot, course correcting, and pressing forward to support your child in their journey? Can you hope with me that you can transform your life while guiding your child? Can you dream of a future where you can deeply exhale, knowing you've done your best to equip your child to enter adulthood full of courage, compassion, and wisdom? As you read this book, I invite you to take your time. Begin reading through the lens of your own childhood journey. Just visit the main components and return to view it a second time through the eyes of a parent. Read and reread it. You can't swallow a steak whole. You must chew it slowly so you can digest it, one bite at a time. Thank you for sharing this special edition with me today. Whether you're a mom, a teacher, a therapist, caregiver, or someone nurturing your own healing journey, know that your story matters. Nurturing takes many forms. Every act of care, every moment of presence, every small step towards healing shapes the future in ways we may never fully see. I hope you'll continue this journey with me here on Childhood and the Enneagram as we explore how the stories that shaped us can be healed and rewritten with the help of the Enneagram and self-compassion. Until next time, remember, it's the small shifts, the wholehearted moments that create lasting change and impact. Thanks for joining me today on Childhood and the Enneagram. If today's episode resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe, leave a review, or share it with someone who might need a little encouragement. To dive deeper into healing childhood stories through connection and the Enneagram, be sure to check out my book, The Wholehearted Child, and visit thewholeheartedchild.com. Until next time, remember, the stories we carry don't define us. We have the power to heal, to grow, and to impact the next generation.